Hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to some more BIOTOMATA. Seeing as you guys enjoyed this video, or my last video on this a lot, I figure let's finish it off. I can't imagine there's too much more to this game. Or maybe there is, and we'll see. One thing I think I'm definitely going to focus on for this one is not letting myself get bogged down. This is supposed to be a semi-active / active game. I was playing, I think, a little too idly. And I think I can still do that, but it's probably still good for me to, I don't know, if I'm stuck, just start over, try a different build. Anyway, so we're in the underground facility. I've explored an amount of it. I guess we got some stuff to scavenge. Oh boy. So this is actually going to slow us down dramatically, kind of. We can get to human limbs at the very least. And yeah, how much on my boy? Probably shouldn't actually go that much further. We might just want to restart. And yeah, let's try and get everything up to T10. Oop. Some of these are going past T10. I mostly just want to get the extra stat points so I can reset, because currently I'm going to gain 7 levels, and that's a lot. The main question mostly boils down to how much more do we want to do with what we've got. We don't have enough resources that I'm going to be able to clear this, so let's at least take a look at the blocker. Corridors, something here. Something's off. 4 billion perception. Ah, I have enough. Something's wrong. No, not wrong, different. There's an inconsistency. You sense it. Barely there breaking the surface. A faint seam in the section of the wall. An indent. The gap's tracing out an entryway. You see the facade. Consider options. So I can't force it open yet, or erode the seal. Okay. The barrier gives. Inside you find a delicious snack, still fresh. Consume. Gain 10 trillion biomatter. Gain blood-stained ID card. Oh, somebody was hiding in there. Okay, we got combat. There were 6 of them. Head to the core. The last order given, the final mission. But the threat wasn't in the air or the water or the walls. It was something deeper, something that burrowed, past armor, past flesh, past thought. One by one his squad had succumbed. One by one he silenced them. What happens when there's no one left to help pull the trigger? Fight. Okay, so hollow operative. Well, probably just gonna focus on poisoning him a little bit. This is a chunky boy. He must have, oh yeah, he's got 3 levels of mutant resilience. He is destroying me. There's no way I can get past this. And that's fine. Let's just spend the rest of our resources. We actually don't have much. Yeah, because I could sit here waiting for, like, all these resources to harvest. I might be able to get some stat points off of it, but not that much. I think we're just going to reset, go for the level, and see what we can get. Because 7 embers is huge. Because I think I ended the last one at, was it 25? Now we're up here. So we get 5 more astral embers, more AP regen, more max HP, more moveset slots, more AP. I'd like to get this one. I wonder if, I wonder if these are cumulative or not. 25 starting mutagen would be amazing. But alas. Okay, so what can we get? The Forsaken. Multiply power by 2 while corrupted claws is equipped. Every 2 corrupted or Eldritch structure provides aberrant regrowth. Yeah. Voyager. We don't care too much about multitasking. Let's see, what about aberrancy? For each aberrant mass scavenged, gain more, 2 times more instead. And yeah, so we're gonna need both of those. And seeing as we're getting power multipliers, we should probably scale that up. I don't think we actually need the perception bonuses in retrospect. So I'm probably gonna get those 2. Because I think at this point we want to move away from my previous absorption build and go for something a little bit different. Okay, let's see. We can just explore freely. Might as well mutate all of these. Oh, isn't there something in the settings? Double click to mutate off. We don't care. Let's see, agility and constitution. I mean, looks like we can get all of them. All right, scavenge everything. Oh, that was nice and quick. Incubator. We'll just zip through this real fast. Yeah, I also have all the stat items, except for the ones that give me perception bonuses. But my strength is up. Yeah, mind and intelligence, everything should be good. This won't take long at all. Okay, sampling room. I guess I probably could have actually skipped those first areas. What if I could get enough bonuses to mutate into a human from a petri dish? Oh, spiny mouse. Give me a second. And do we have enough? We do. There we go. So if I do combat, what new moveset do we want? What do we want to get rid of? I think I'm going to get rid of Engulf. I think I'm going to get rid of that. So I might as well go for Vampiric Siphon. Let's see. Power, physical damage, chance to apply poison. I like the poison. But I don't know how worth it is. Power Strike actually seems kind of good. And yeah, I might as well just go with that one. Okay, explore. Combat. Fight. Well, that was nice and easy. Just eat the mouse with my weird bug eyes and human limbs. Okay. Oh, that was nice and instant. Let's see. I might be able to have enough stats that I can actually get past some of these optional blockers with his shortcuts. Oh, I'm a fool. Let's scavenge. Let's see if we have enough. Because, yeah, I should get my agility up. Yep, it was like instantaneous. I don't think we need too many more of any of these. Blocker combat, this is the corrupted vermin. Yeah, it seems to be pretty good. Okay, did we get everything? Event. So we don't have the bio interlink yet. Blood Leech Swarm. I was kind of under the impression I'd be strong enough that I could actually just zip through those. Okay, requires 500 million intelligence. I might actually be... Oh, we know. Oh, we don't have the shortcut here. If I had the bonuses, I could skip past this. Or... We got it, actually. Corrupted Mind. Perform manual override. Yeah, so behind rows and rows of specimens, an escape hatch is nestled in a far wall. It won't budge. Nearby terminal blinks with growing bold text. Emergency protocol active. The manual override. Sharp beep emanates from the terminal. With an audible click, the automated lock releases. Edges of the hatch pull away from the frame with a slight hiss. So, shortcut to the research wing is now in place. I don't have anything else, but I can actually just go to the research wing. Because I might as well just grab everything. Oh, we also have a task. Permanently unlock Area 5. Actually, we've almost completely cleared everything. Doesn't seem like there's much left for me. Let's scavenge what we can. Yeah, because we want to get the corrupted claws. If we can. We should be able to. Because I think that doubles my power. Which is pretty good. Let's see. Go back here, resolve this. So this is the Gnarled Salamander. I think we have nothing to worry about. Okay, salvage the rest. Okay, obstacle event. We still don't have the bio interlink. So we're just moving on. I suppose I can probably get my strength up. Oh, and that let me decimate it. Handy. This is probably enough that I could scavenge. We might as well go for the agility buff. Corrupted thorax. There's something about corrupted thorax that just... Ugh. Like, it feels like we kind of started as a cell, went to bug, then turned into human, then we're going back to bug. Are we one of the, like, mutant horrors from, oh, do I actually want to do human muscle? I think so. What is the name of that anime? Terraformars. Is this Terraformars? We're just secretly that? Might be. Okay, well, I've gone full super mutant. Still seems like biggest limitation here very much boils down to the amount of this I can harvest. But even then, that's kind of dipped off as in terms of usefulness. Okay, well, combat. So aberrant researcher. And yeah, we do actually have the healing bonus event. So, reinforced blast doors stand tall against a wall. A hardened bastion, yet it is damaged. Between the thickened steel is a gap, a faint seam where digits can barely be wedged into. Force it open. Tense sore, straining against the cold, unyielding metal, you growl. Sparks fly as steel grinds against steel. A grating creak resounds. You adjust your limbs, and through sheer luck you encounter a weak point. Find just the right amount of leverage and exploit to be harnessed in the future. The doors shift. So we now have that, which gives me another task. And then last one is Aksu. So this is the turret. It doesn't seem to really threaten me at all. Alright, let's scavenge everything. How far are we from... So, we could reset and gain like one more point, but I think we want to reset at least once we hit 35. Before that's going to be kind of unnecessary. Problem is, this is still going to take 400 seconds to get all of this. I mean, I guess we can go to the next wing. Because this also isn't going to help me much. Yeah. So this is... Oh, is something here? There's something here. Okay. Oh, dislodge the anchors. Something is wrong. Wait. There's inconsistency, you sense it. Barely there, breaking the surface. Faint seam in the wall. And gaps tracing out an entryway. You see through the facade. Dislodge the anchors. Very gives. Okay, so we find the snack and we get the bloodstained ID card. And now we have the hollow operative. Well, I was not able to harm last time. Oh, because he's got like a dodge. That's the issue. He heals extremely fast, though. Okay, combat. So we do have this. What is not helpful to me? Probably not that. Okay. Go back to scavenging for a bit. yeah, we've still got a ways to go experience-wise. Part of it is some of these things I might just have to leave running for a while. Though, I might actually be able to... no, we're going to be just shy. We almost have enough of the aberrant mass. Didn't I have a perk that scaled something based on how much aberrant mass I have? I think so. So we might actually want to hang out for a little bit while we harvest it all. I guess I might as well boost my aberrant mass harvesting speed. Did not make much of a difference though. Oof. Let's see. I'm not gonna be able to get quite enough here. I was hoping. Because yeah, if I could get above that 1,000... Well, actually... we can. So that's big. So, I think I'm gonna go for the Corrupted Claws here. Writhing Manifestations. Also seems to be my absolute upper limit. However, should be enough that I can beat this guy up with it. I think I should mostly save my AP. So that's how we autocast. And yeah, we might as well throw Graze on. There goes his dodge. Yeah. That was easy. You are Eldritch. Fair enough. Got another combat. But I think at this point we can probably harvest things and boost at least a couple stats beyond. The main question is, what do we boost further? Yeah, Lost on Reset. Perfect blueprint for mimicry. So, while we wait, we might as well look at this. On Nova and Void Rot. It's been over 2 years since we started major work with the preserved Void Rot samples. Back then, I thought we were on the edge of something. First trials showed promise. Several Nova strains targeted the infected tissue cleanly, broke it down like they'd been designed for it, but others didn't. Some ignored the rot entirely, others seemed to welcome it. It's almost like a coin flip. There's no pattern I can trace, no reliable trigger. Sometimes it's a nutrient tweak, sometimes ambient temperature, sometimes nothing. No reproducibility, no trial clearance, no progress. I spent every night this month running variables I swore I already tested. I know the key is buried in there somewhere. Evelyn's not thrilled, she gets it, but her daughter's just started walking. I missed it, and got a grainy vid on my phone instead of the real thing. But if I can just crack it, isolate the conditions, we might get clearance for animal trials. Maybe even expedite to human testing in time for the next cycle. If I don't, it won't just be missteps, it'll be missed chances, missed lives. I don't know how long I've been down here. It happened so fast. Alarms went off, not a drill tone, a real one, no wandering, or no warning. Just the lights, the sirens, the lockdown countdown. I didn't think, just ran, slipped past one of the infected, eyes gone black, skin twitching, ravenous, bunker sealed behind me. Seems like I'm the only one who made it, no way out. Haven't heard anything since, no footsteps, no knocks, just the hum from the lower floors. Not even a noise really, more like a weight, like a pressure in your sinuses before a storm. I've been dreaming again. The field comes back first, dawn light pouring in, golden and heavy. Breathe it in like it's alive, like it knows me, like there's something watching, but it's kind. Still, like the sun is waiting, too. Then I wake up, concrete walls, water dripping somewhere. It's dark down here, heavy, like I'd never left the other dream, the one with wet stone and breath behind the walls. Keep thinking about Evelyn, Lily. I want to believe they got clear. I always joked about worst case scenarios, had a bag packed, evacuation points, just in case. Keep thinking if I can just stay quiet, just stay here, the sun will find me again, just a little longer. Second week continuing on Prometheus. They've had me reviewing sensor logs from the core, the structure they pulled out of the glacier a few years back. I remember the announcement, clean energy breakthrough, post-geothermal, all that. No combustion, no traditional decay process, just pull. and it gives. Apparently it's been powering half the arcology, and the output's been steadily mounting, but now it's doing something else. Low-frequency pulses started registering last week. Rhythmic, patterned, and steady. At first the text flagged it as internal cycling, but the timing is too clean, too structured, and it's changing. Each sequence leads to the next, like it's ramping towards something. Some of the signal clusters match with harmonic patterns we've observed in biological systems, the kind of things we'd see in response to stress or adaptation. It's not alive, obviously, but the overlap was enough for them to pull Biomed in. For now, just consultation. Daniel's been holding the fort in Project Lazarus while I'm out. I owe him a real thank you when I get back. Patient intake is already outpacing our models, most early stage cases so far, but enough to strain the observation wards. Some are showing signs within 72 hours, faster than last cycle, but still within the edge of tolerances. Prometheus is another story. The core's output has been climbing steadily since the peak hit. Surge teams were bracing for fluctuations, but this isn't that. It's controlled, consistent, clean. Infrastructure's holding, thankfully, but it's pushing higher than any of the pre-start simulations predicted. We've never seen energy yields like this before. Daniel flagged something strange from the clinic. Some of the new patients have been murmuring in their sleep, quiet, rhythmic patterns. One of the night techs ran a comparison against the core's telemetry data for fun, and it lined up, beat for beat. We ran it again, same result. Engineering says it's an acoustic coincidence, subharmonics from deep core modulation that somehow bleed into psychobehavioral patterns. One of the neuro teams suggested sympathetic entrainment. Sounded plausible enough to pass around, but none of us could agree where the initial resonance would even start. Daniel's frustrated Nova wasn't ready this time, or ready in time. He didn't say it, but I think he's wondering if this was the window, if we missed it. I sat down with Daniel afterward, told him we never had a solid timeline, no one's ahead or behind, we're all just responding. Told him to get some sleep. Might take my own advice soon, too. Alright. Let's see, so we've scavenged pretty much everything. We don't have enough. Well, time to fight. Hungering flesh, no mouth yet it devours, no voice yet it calls, you listen. Chorus of layered whispers, sinew-bound, tendril wound. A shape coded for growth, for survival, each cell turned into a single resonance. Assimilate, adapt, advance, until the universe is hollow, until light itself forgets it ever shone. This is not a sickness, this is design. Okay. No idea if that's actually good enough. Oh, I think I got wrecked. Where am I at stat-wise? Not quite there. What else did we get? Activates when stats are 150 or over. Vitality, heal 50% of HP. Power, apply a sanguination. Fortitude, apply corrosion. All of those are extremely good. Yeah, that's pretty much all of them. I'm gonna remove this. I don't actually think it's good. I think I'm gonna remove that from the pile. I don't really know which of these I'm going to be able to use. Double my strength, I suppose. So is it this one, heal block? Okay, so as soon as that runs out. It didn't look like my health was getting toasted. Unless it's a speed run. Could be. Oh, it literally is assimilate. Yeah, it's just one-shotting me. So this is kind of inconvenient. How close am I to leveling up? pretty far. I'm not even going to think about this one. Self-vit minus target fortitude. I see. So their vitality is 2,000. What is mine? So 10 times 2,000 minus 300. So I got to get my fortitude much higher. That's rough. Yeah, because what else could I do? I could let it run for a little while. Because this is either a stat check or a speed run. If I can take it out before it gets to me, we win. There's no more materials. I mean, there's some materials here. But it's still going to take a while. It would give me 2 more points. I think there were a couple of perks that I could maybe unlock if I reset. Problem is timing. Oh, preview cascade. Oh, so I can actually take a look at these things. Because, yeah, we want to be 35 for the 25,000 starting mutagen. That's huge. Aberrancy doesn't have any higher. But we do have access to this. Oh. Aberrant mass scavenging speed by current cascade level. Yeah, so feed alone is huge. And... okay. I just do continue? Okay. We'd be ending at 34, so that would actually give me some new things, so sure. Let's do it. Because we want to snag this. Oh. Well, Eldritch gain aberrant mass. Okay. Zephyr? We don't need the agility that bad. What do we do with my last one? What else do we have? Power while in corrupted stage. Amazing. All complex. Multiply agility by inventory item count and do. Some of these are interesting, but they don't last. They're really expensive. We got all of those. So really, it's do I put any points into anything? Extra intelligence? Yeah, the problem is what I need is fortitude. Lots of it. But at the very least, the 2 unfathomable perks I just picked up should be enough. Let's go here and start exploring. Okay. Mostly meaningless, but I'm thinking we get a lot of use out of this. Maybe we do research wing. We can actually make some differences here. I mean, maybe I have to go here. This one actually seems like I'm going to make some a difference in speed. I think we just go for agility first. There we go, that's enough. Because I should be able to get enough stats here that I can just boost off of everything else. Do I want to do Constitution? Sure. Fortitude, Strength. Okay, back to this. As we'll actually make our way through faster. Not actually that fast. Guess we need the next level. Is this enough? vaguely. No. We can go back to this sampling room, clear this real quick. Grab everything I can off of it. I might as well snag those, because we can just decimate them. Back to that. Yeah, not enough to decimate at the moment. I guess we could probably just resolve. If I remember right, this one still requires the bio-interlink. We don't have that. Right, we don't have the big fancy corrupted healing at the moment, but that's fine. You are human, question mark. I feel like even having human as a stage here is kind of weird. I mean, I guess it makes sense. Still kind of wish there was like branching evolutions, but maybe we get access to that later. Okay, what about this one? Can I explore it quickly? Kind of quickly. I guess go with corrupted thorax. Because that'll potentially get me enough that I can get. Do I want to do liver? Do I want to do probably limbs? That's a huge damage boost. Okay. Did I not get this one? I have no idea. Oh, this is the bio-interlink. So this is just the void-afflicted patient. Well, that was fast. Probably means I can get through the rest of these. And just take away their ability to heal. Okay. Now that should be a ton of resources. And we want to save up enough that I can get an Eldritch thing. Because if I go back to this, Preview Cascade, this one. Oh, well, Eldritch. Extra Aberrant Mass. So yeah, we got a speed run to that. Because that's going to make a massive difference. These are all cheap too. There we go. Still got some resources we can get. But this won't take long at all. Grab all of those. This is going to take the longest by far. But that's okay. Alright, just make some distance. Get up to like 5 agility. I think this might be where the snack is. Which I really do think is the guy from the archives, Dr. Daniel Hayes. I think that's him. Pause. Okay, so we want to grab claws. Now that I'm Eldritch, that should make it so we gain absurd amounts of aberrant mass now. Seems like maybe the more I become Eldritch, the more expensive certain things become. And yeah, we're almost done with the upgrade system. I only need a handful more levels and then we're good to go. I'm gonna go with the Fortitude next. Because that'll let me hoover this stuff up faster than we do flesh. Because if I can do the 3 of those, we might be able to actually just get everything we need. Oh, it does get considerably. 100,000. Oof. Oh, then again. Okay, there's something there. Consider options. Force it open. We get the snack and the bloodstained ID card. Okay, that should be much easier. And yeah, this isn't too threatening. The main problem is getting through his agility. Okay, make it so he can't heal. Oops, give him 2 stacks of that. That doesn't make a difference. There we go. Now we can go back to exploring. And this should give me more than enough. Because I don't need agility super duper badly. Well, let's see what we can get out of it first. Yeah, the problem is I need 100,000 aberrant mass to get corrupt Eldritch flesh. But I mean, if we can make it there. It is interesting how, yeah, aberrant mass goes full exponential, both in terms of costs and otherwise. The one option I also have is, instead of going for the flesh, I go for the intelligence, if only because my current harvesting speed is really bad. You know, it's not, actually. It's slow, but yeah, we're not going to be able to get it. Let's see. That's going to take a while to farm up those items. But I also kind of don't need to. Surface beckons. Complete a run of as the first mutation stage without resolving the safe room event. I'm going to have to look at some of these. I think these might be the ones where I got the ID badge. Yeah, so a lot of these are just based on the safe room. And then the different endings. Which, yeah, is going to take a little while. And my agility's maxed out. We don't have enough income to really invest in any of these other things. Yeah, so let's get up to this one. I forget what this was. This isn't the flesh, is it? Oh, it is the hungering flesh. Okay. Let's just harvest everything we've got. Yeah, problem mostly boils down to it's still going to take a while to grab all this stuff, even if it's accelerating. I mean, I guess what I can do is get that up a couple points. Boy, that really sure it doesn't make a difference. I mean, it helps. It's just very mild. Yeah, physical crit chance. Also, those AP boosters stack. I was wondering about that. At least I'm pretty sure they stack. I wish there was a little bit more build crafting to this game. Like, I like the talent trees, but I'm maxing it out. And so it's like, crit chance is 10%, and it's like, okay, I could barely do anything to affect that. And it really never felt like any of the moves or abilities did anything interesting based on crit. I really like passives and proc effects and weird stuff like that, but I also recognize that this, I think, was a student project. It's a very good student project, to be honest. But I wouldn't expect, like, high depth build crafting here. It's mostly just kind of an interesting optimization puzzle crossed with, I mean, fun lore. How often do you get to be a bio-horror in a video game? More often than, you know, other games and media. we gonna make it? Oh, we're gonna be so close to 100,000, but I don't think we're gonna get there. Damn. And we still got trillions of that. Yeah, so apart from potentially harvesting a bunch of resources to try and get my, like, stats higher, we really do need to fight this sucker. However, we did manage to singularity my constitution up, so hopefully I won't freaking die. Okay. I'm like, I might be able to just stack turtle. No. Okay. Remove that. Fast Strike actually has some interesting potential. But yeah, let's see what happens when I just load up on all of my regular moves. The main problem is nothing is worth it until we've got the heal blocker on them. I think I got it. Yes. So it was a DPS test. If I had a higher constitution, that'd be one thing, but didn't. Yeah, so I think I will boost my flesh more than anything else. Even if this is kind of expensive. How much did that boost my health? Pretty much doubled it. But I'm not expecting to... Well, oh wow, that biomass. Harvesting rate is considerably higher. And yeah, this is still going to take a while. The problem is the next tier requires 1 million, and I just don't think we're getting that. We're getting over 1,000 per tick. Like, the conversion rate is amazing. But I think I'm going to need to get to the next area to be able to boost this further. It really does make me wonder, you know, what's next. But maybe that's okay. The problem is I don't want to do another video on this, so... Okay, did we get everything here? Oh. Yeah, I think we just beat this the heck up. Yeah, barely anything. What about here? Decimate the dumb lizard. Oh. Delete the petri dish. I love how this one I'm Eldritch and I just come back to my old hunting grounds to slap it. Like, how absolutely petty do you have to be to come back to the incubator where you were originally spawned and be like, vengeance for the trouble you put me through. I am that petty sometimes. Okay, is that everything? That's more or less everything. So let's take a look at what we're up against. Anomaly Containment Task Force. This is the final threshold, the last safeguard between inside and out. They stand information unmoving, unreadable, their weapons level, scanning for movement for anomalies to ensure nothing compromised escapes. And they see you. I think this is kind of a request backup. Oh. I see. So this is a multi-stage fight. Is this worth it? I have no idea. Probably not. They're not healing, are they? Yeah, they don't have healing. I think I'm going to just save up for a sanguinating rake. I think that's the most valuable DPS thing I've got. Okay, they're on to their final version. Okay, I need the ability to clear status effects. What else do we have? There's also just assimilate. Okay, let's remove a couple of these. Let's see. That one, that one. And it might also be one of those where we just reset or something. Hard to say. Okay. Probably also boost my stats a bunch. Because yeah, Graze will keep the damage down. Not that we're too bad off. Yeah, they don't heal, so we don't need to worry about it. Okay, so that's not actually very good. Part of my problem is my vitality isn't high enough to make it good. So I think the best thing we can do is mostly just hang out and let grazing plus aberrant regrowth keep me up and going. Just wait for them to get to the next tier, conserving as much AP as possible. Because they don't heal. And they're going to do oodles of damage to me. Which is what Renew is for. Because if I just clear all of my status effects every time they do a specialist strike on me, I just win. I think they might have healed as well. Okay, so it seems like they're doing more damage. And I can't stop them. Yeah, because every time they succeeded that specialist strike. Okay, let's... figure this out. I mean, where's the specialist strike? What if we both play at this game? One stack of Dex Bleed. Why does it say Dex Bleed? No, I don't think Specialist Strike is actually that good. Because it could reset for a bit. It feels like this is a build thing rather than anything else. I don't think Assimilate's going to be very good. Experimental treatment is interesting, we just don't have the stats for it. Try and hit him with a bunch of poison. Yeah, let's just get him with a bunch of darts. Because it seems like the darts might do the trick. I might have to stack more poison than I'm currently doing. The other problem is my AP generation isn't quite enough. Okay, we're on the final one? No. They need all three. And yeah, they're tough suckers. Okay, there it is. Final level. So, heal... Oh. They're immune to heal block. These are... Oh, because their fortitude is 800. So I can't heal block them. So I just need higher stats somehow. Because otherwise they heal half their health constantly. Because yeah, if we look at this, no, this 2 times user stat, highest stat is 2 times greater than their fortitude, and it's less. How do I get that higher? I actually don't know. All right, I've reset myself a little bit. Well, I've reset the run again, but apparently the cognitive bio interlink is one of the meta progression things. I don't usually read these because I didn't think they were relevant. Apparently this one's important. So we're turning that on. And now what? The problem is, ooh, Devour. 100 times aberrant mass. For each aberrant mass scavenge while Eldritch, 1.2 to all combat stats. That's huge, but I need 8 points for that. I'm gonna lose my mind here. I don't think we need it. I don't think we need Zephyr. Then let's grab that. And then what are we gonna do? Do we need power? That one's really good. This one's not. I usually go for hard poison. I guess I'll get those two. The problem is I just need more points. At least the next couple of tiers are all just gain a bunch of astral embers, which might actually get me over the hump build-wise. Okay, so because I start with 25,000 mutagen, we can just immediately become a human in a petri dish. Don't ask how I fit. Anyway, let's just freaking Godzilla this shit and continue on. I guess I should probably scavenge from these. Not that we need to. We're just trying to go for like easy pickings. It takes a little bit to decimate stuff, which is very funny. I mean, I guess it makes sense if you want to... Wait. I am not strong enough to fight this thing. It's fine. We'll get our day in the sun. We're just going to skip it and we'll come back. There is very much a point where we are not going to be able to decimate some of this stuff, but at least in the meantime, we can get a lot. Oh, I've got 20. I've got 20,000. Oh, shoot. Oh, I should have gone for agility first. What was I thinking? Because, yeah, I went with the mind. Yeah, we have an absurd amount of this stuff now. What? Yeah, but I need so much more. Why did I pick perception? I was just going up the list thinking I had more than I do. I could just reset. Yeah, it'll probably save me time. Because we don't start with any of the astral junk. Okay, let's just go straight to here. Because this is going to be the one that gives me, I think, the most. Then we scavenge it, which gives me 20,000. Let's go for the agility first this time around. Followed by mutagen, because those are the only two that limit me. Okay. 700 million intelligence. So we can actually get that one now. We just need more. Boy, I got the stats for this. I mean, I suppose if I can just pick that up. There we go. Easy breezy. Guess let's go to this zone next. Yeah, it should be a ton of resources. Body, probably. Yeah, the other consideration is potentially trying to... Oh, boy. Get 20,000 so I can actually go Eldritch with just a piece of me. That isn't the worst idea, actually. I should have probably thought about that sooner. Let's go for Constitution. Okay, the reason why is because we want this to get that scaling multiplier, because that only ticks in once I become Eldritch. I guess let's put a couple of points into this, so I actually explore faster. There we go. And then I think this is the safe room again. Reach shelter. Yeah, we just want that ID card. Because that's going to open some doors for us. Okay, so we want flesh. Probably intelligence. Then I have more than enough of this. We just need more mutagen. Where's my build, by the way? I've kind of defaulted back to engulf. I guess I could actually move away from it, considering most of these fights. I don't know. There's that one. That gives a little bit of poison. Put it on the moveset, but I don't think it's very good. Okay, so this is the Hollow Operative. I think we're fine. He's got a bunch of dodge, but if we just poison him, it's not a problem. So might as well clear my own debuffs. There we go. Then we might get stuck on the flesh again. The problem is getting my stats up to 1,600 is going to be tricky. Yeah, because what is my fortitude up to? Just 805. That's, yeah, it's going to be extraordinarily hard. I have enough. Should have enough. I am all consuming. Oh, that's a new one. Huh, what do I do with my stats at the moment? Oh, we just decimated it. Oh. Ah, that would explain that would explain some things. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the research wing. Yeah, so Echoes in Steel, labeled in bold sans serif, Armory Node 7. Obvious in presence, yet it's sealed tight. Interface blinks to life. Identification required, level 4 personnel only. No handle or keypad, just a blank panel set flush into the wall. Yet the surface responds faintly to touch, listening. On the screen, a faint warning flickers. Physical breach inadvisable. Forceful access may compromise integrity to payload. Attempt bypass. Breach secure housing requires 7.5 billion intelligence, must not be corrupted. Okay. Panel splits cleanly, pressure hissing outward in a controlled exile. Inside, racks of standard issue weaponry. Precision calibrated, nothing extravagant, just efficient design, ready for use. But another housing, recessed deeper into the frame. Heavier shielding, no label. Just a presence, subtle but sharp, pressing inward. Quiet measure of what stands before it. Well, we can't breach the secure housing. We can take the firearm. What is the firearm good for? Access to moves, quick shot and precise shot. There they are. Flat 300 physical damage, accuracy chance to deal double damage. Seems pretty meh to me. Okay, let's go back to exploring. We never did clear this zone. Then again, I think I'm an Eldritch god, so... Okay, we've scavenged all of these. Nope. I am here to... I'm an Eldritch god and I'm picking fights with roaches. And petri dishes. Okay. Did we actually get everything from that? Okay, specimen storage. Oh, white case, red tape, a container tucked into a wall-mounted alcove. Soft indicator pulse will close amber, latch doesn't budge. Restricted medical cache. Identification required. Casing is reinforced polymer, too dense to pry open without damaging the internals. One bad jolt and it's all ruined. So engage the neural bridge. Soft whir, then a chirp. Lock disengages with clinical precision. Internal servos folding the casing open. No alarms, no resistance, just access, finally granted. Within, triage grade supplies. Adrenaline tabs. Gain a first aid kit. Oh. So first aid and stimulant surge. Recover. AP. Those are actually pretty good. Okay, we might as well scavenge all of them for no reason. These things clear out real fast. How many levels do I gain? 1. Okay, gained everything we can from that. Combat. So this is the task force. Well, that was fast. Finally silence, and with it your shackles are lifted. Under strain, you can find no longer freedom. The warmth of the sun dawns on you. The world lies ahead, vast, open, unaware. Nothing can stop you now. Status global systems offline. This automated transmission is to inform surviving recipients that centralized command has ceased operation. Global communication systems have failed. Civil, military, and corporate infrastructures are non-operational. Hostile biological and existential threats render further survival efforts untenable. Final advisories. Remain indoors, conserve all remaining supplies, to minimize exposure to phenomenon. No assistance is forthcoming. May the sun guide you. Rebuild, repeat, ruin. Alright, so I've gotten up to level 38. So all we need is this one. Right, technically the footage and the lip sync might be off here. I'm actually going to end the episode right here because I kept going, and then I kept going, and then I kept going because I want to play this game all the way to completion, and that means seeing every ending. So I guess thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you on the next episode, which is very much going to be the end. But it's actually really satisfying. I love ending collecting. I don't do it very often, but here it feels so good.